Hello, welcome back to my workshop. Now today's video is just really my simple take on some bamboo clumps for use in games of Old World using these pre-formed bits of modelling bamboo. I've gone for smaller bases so you can put them together to make larger, but then you can leave gaps and things in between if you just wanted the smaller pockets here and there. So give the video a watch and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you afterwards. So for the bulk of this project, you're going to need quite a fair few of these. These are really cheap to pick up. I got 50 for about £3 off AliExpress, like I normally get like most of my bits and pieces from. And if you give a bit of a fluff up the branches, they come out really well. And also some of them are sort of whether or not it's on purpose or not, sort of faded at the top as well, so like the new growth. So all these need really something to stick onto. So I'm using a spare, I think these are 60 by 30 oval base. I've taken the cavalry, the run them off and put on square bases for Old World. So all this needs really is just a little bit of milliput to put on. So it needs something that to grip onto, like to stick the box into. So you don't have to be super neat with this, just try and keep it to the shape. And if you get any overlap, like overspill, if it goes off the edge, just push it back on. This is going to be covered over with like texture paste, or you can just cover it in sand. So you're not going to see the tops. It doesn't need to be super neat. Just try and get a good firm outer edge like so, and then there we go, simple. And then all we're going to do is just get one of the stalks. Push that a bit more down there actually. You can always tie this up later on. If you get anything left over on the side that you've missed, you can just shave it off after it's cured. But for now, we're just going to put 5 holes in. Let's stagger them a little bit. Put one up here and one down here, and then just leave that to cure. So I'll leave this to cure, and we'll come back, and then we'll put the texture paste on, and then we're really about 75% of the way there. It's then just painting, basing, and adding a bit more sort of natural texture to it. So now this is cured, like the other videos I've done, I'm going to put the texture paste on it again. So it's the same one I've been using for everything else, just to keep it consistent. And just quickly going to whack this on over the top. Again, you don't have to be neat with this, just try and keep it off the rim, and try not to go over the holes, but there's nothing stopping you, just pushing a little bit of bamboo in, just to keep that hole open so it's easy to put them in when you want to glue them in place. So I've got 4 of these to do. Again, we'll let these dry. Got any gaps around the edge, you may want to use it as just like a little gap filler as well. And then what I find is a really good trick is you want to get rid of like the scrape lines where you've been pasting this on. I tend to just run a finger over it and it smooths it out a little bit more mud-like, rather than looking like it's scrape lines in it from where you actually put it on with the spatula. So I'll carry on doing these 4, and then all we've got to do then, leave them to dry and just give them a coat of paint to match with everything else that I've done so far. So with the texture paste dry, all I have to do is give it a black undercoat, and I've just quickly painted it in Play-O Earth, giving it an Agrax wash, and then a dry brush of Ungor flesh, and then done the rim in steel lesion drab because that is traditional. All that's left to do now is to put the bamboo in place. So I've got my 5 little stalks. Just all you need is a little bit of glue, and because we've got the holes there already, these should just slot in very, very, very easily. And the good thing about this as well, these particular bamboo pieces, is they're all sort of self-supporting as well. So the glue doesn't hold straight away because of the like leafy hooks on the actual bamboo shoot. They'll grip onto each other and sort of hold each other up while you're waiting for it to cure and dry. So I'll get these in. Yeah, that's not quite moved, but if you push them like that, they will stay connected together like that. Really easy, really simple. Probably do this in a in the afternoon, a couple of hours, depending on sort of weather and all that. If paint will dry a lot quicker if it's warmer, you can get these done really quickly. And then last one for this. So I've done this particular size thinking that it'll be quite adaptable for a game. So I could have done a massive base with lots of bits and pieces on it, like, you know, lots of stalks, but my thought was, if I have a few of the smaller ones, I can, you know, make the shape. You can make a longer one, or you can make a deeper one, or you could do like L shapes, for example, you know, adding a bit more versatility to it. But that's kind of it, and I think that was really quite good. So I'll finish off this last one here, and then we'll have a look at some nice shots of them. And there you have it, some really simple bamboo clumps. Nothing too complex there, just a nice little bit of scattered terrain. As always, please drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts, whether, you know, good, bad, or in between, and I will see you next time.